Hey guys, how are you doing this morning? I'm in the lovely London. I'm right opposite St Paul's Cathedral right now, and I managed to find a quiet little spot just to hang out here and make this live video for you. What do you think of the moustache? It's coming on. This is a serious bit of mo kit we got going on here. How are you guys this morning? How are you? I hope you're well and that you are feeling calm. You've done some breathing, hopefully some meditating, maybe meditating after this or before this. I do believe that meditation is a habit that is more potent, more powerful to our mindset, to our well-being than any other. See if you can get it in today. See if you can get it in. Just on that front, on Friday, this coming Friday at 7:30 UK time for half an hour, I'm going to do a live guided meditation for manifesting your perfect body shape, perfect bank balance, so your relationship with your body, with relationship with your with money, but also with your health and also your loved ones too, so with your love life. So it's a real life changing, shift changing guided meditation that I'm going to help you shift your subconscious mind on that Friday. So it's a half an hour. Put it in your diary, 7:30 UK time till 8 o'clock, live guided meditation to shift your subconscious mind into a more health, wealth and happiness, abundance mindset. Because so often we try to create what we want to create, but what is holding us back is what's going on subconsciously. And according to research, that is up to 95% of our decisions that we make in a day, which is just startling. So set the day in your diary. That's Friday. Just bear with the noise, by the way, as well, guys. I've got a leaf blower following me, and I'm sure you can hear that in the background, but I'm going to keep going anyway. So here we go. Very first key to more confidence is let go of what people think. Be yourself. I know that might seem like the most obvious thing in the world, but often it's very difficult because we care greatly about what people think of us. And in some ways it's understandable. I think we've been taught from a young age. Yes, just leave it there, thank you. We've been taught from a young age that it's important to care. That we should care, that we should believe that what other people think is important. And yeah, to a certain degree, but really truthfully, it doesn't fucking matter what people think. Now listen, that's very different to having someone who's very close to you, who you respect and love greatly, offering you some friendly advice. That's very different. But most of the opinions that come our way about how we should be living our lives are just opinions. They're totally separate to who we are. So I think the very first step to being truly confident is not giving a fuck about what society believes as to be success for you. You are the only person in this world who gets to define what success is for you. I'm just going to move because we're now right next to the leaf blower. You can probably hear him. I'm just going to move us away just a second. Let's go say hello to the leaf blower. Hey, there he is. There's our man. This is what it's like shooting in central London. We've got a bit of noise, we've got a bit of chaos, but it's all good, baby. Let me just move. So he's gonna go that way now. Is he going that way? Okay, we'll shift down this way for a bit. So that's the very first key, is let go of what people think. The second key to... Let me just put all my stuff down. Look, here's my setup, guys. Look, here's my setup. You see this down here? Look at this. This is my scooter. Gets me around town. There's the rucksack and the hydration on the floor. All good. First key, be authentic. Be yourself. Don't give a fuck. Don't worry about what people think. I remember when I was first doing videos about 5 years ago on my online journey, and I was creating this persona of what I wanted people to see in me, and the videos were just weird. because they weren't even me. Like, I was talking to the camera, and I look back now and I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God. That is fucking cringeworthy. But the thing is, I had to go through that. And the main learning that I had to go through was that it's okay to swear. It's okay to be myself. It's okay to talk about everything that I'm truly passionate about and not hold any of that back to anyone. And in doing so, in being more authentic, I felt true confidence for the first time, because I wasn't trying to please people. And I want you to remember that, my friend. I want you to consider how much it is that you are trying to please people all the time. And if you are, which we all do, by the way, come on, we're all human here. But if you do it to an unhealthy level, to a level that's actually holding you back, could you be more authentic and just not give a fuck? Because if you could, there's a lot of freedom waiting the other side. The second key to more confidence is that I want you to take yourself less seriously. Because on one end, yes, we don't want to take bullshit, and we want to be ourselves, and we want to be authentic, and just not and let go of what society thinks is success and all these bullshit things that aren't really who we are. But at the other end of the scale, we've also got to look at our quirks and our tendencies and our flaws and insecurities and whatever they may be. We've got to look at them through a more lighthearted lens. Like, I'll give you an example. I was this morning, I tend to be a bit forgetful at times. And when I'm in a really good place, when I'm feeling confident, feeling truly confident, I can forget something, can do something really silly and just not give a shit. Like this morning, so I was in the cafe, and I just left my scooter in there. The little pink scooter that I just showed you on the floor there. I left it in the cafe, and I walked out and then went, oh God, I forgot. And I came back, and this lady was ripping into me. About my pink scooter. She's like, who drives a pink scooter, has a mustache? I'm like, hey, well, I guess that's me, obviously. So she was ripping me, like, quite badly. But it was good. It was like, it doesn't fucking matter, just laugh at yourself. And I said, yeah, no, probably need another coffee for my stupid brain, because I left this, I bought a pink scooter, but also I left it in the cafe. And years ago, I would have been more defensive. And defensiveness is really just a true sign of lacking confidence. When you can have someone take the piss, or have someone offer helpful critique to what it is that you do, that maybe a tendency that you have, something that might be holding you back in your communication skills, in your general rapport, whatever it may be, something at work. But if someone says something in your direction, take the grain of truth, rather than become defensive. If you take the grain of truth, that shows true confidence, and you're going to feel much more calm, and you're going to notice that you don't get all fired up and stressed. Whereas if you have somebody say something about what it is that you do that they don't particularly like or think is very effective, it shows, if you get defensive to that, it shows that you're lacking, it tells the universe that you lack the confidence, courage, control and clarity to actually do something about it, to actually notice what they've said and go, oh, okay, well, maybe there's something in that. And in taking that grain of truth, you become so much more confident. It's not a confidence reducer taking on board criticism or feedback or jokes in our direction. It's not a confidence reducer, it is a confidence booster. When you can take on the grain of truth, when you can take on the humor, when you can take it all on and not be so defensive, you find yourself becoming a lot happier because you feel more confident. The final one is to say no. It's the third key. What I mean by say no is that if you have somebody in your life, if you have a situation going on at work or in your family or just at home or whatever it is, friendships, where you're persistently saying yes to people who you don't really want to be spending time with, say no. And I don't mean you have to, like, directly in their face say, excuse me, Mr. Smith, I don't like you, so can you just go away? You don't have to be so blunt. You could just make up a white lie, but just, the point is, grow a backbone. And don't worry about seeking the approval of everyone. Don't worry about seeking the approval of people who you don't love spending time with, but you just tend to spend time with anyway because you feel like you should. Because truthfully, confident people do much less of what they should do and spend much less time with who they should be spending time with, and do far more of what it is they want to do, and spend far more of their times with people who they want to be spending time with. So if you can have this moment today on this call to just reflect on your life, on people that you have in your life who you maybe say yes to, could you create a better boundary? Could you actually speak up if you need to speak up? And if you do need to grow in assertiveness, and you do need to have a genuine conversation with someone, do it calmly. Don't do it when you're in the midst of an argument and then you come out with all this stuff about, oh, I don't really this, I don't really that, you intrude on my boundaries, blah, blah, blah. No. That isn't going to be effective at all, and that is not true confidence. True confidence is summoning the courage in your calmest possible state to actually say to someone, actually, you know what? I've got to say to you, Mrs. Smith, I feel like you're intruding on my boundaries at the moment, and this is not something that you have meant to do. You know, try and deflect it off from it being them, really. Like, try and make sure you keep it neutral and calm, and just go through it in that very calm and gentle way. And what I would say is just a little warning, this is a real coaching tip here. Be very wary at saying you have. If you say you, it's going to flare them up. If you make it about you like yourself, you say, well, if you keep using I feel as if I just need more space, so I will contact you, or I will send you a text message when I want you to see me, rather than like make it about, oh, well, you came over and you do this and you intrude on that and da-da-da. Rather than make it about that, bring it back a little bit. Make it about how you feel, be calm, and I'm sure you will get your message across. So that's the third key, is be more assertive, say no. My friends, that is all from me. I hope you enjoyed the leaf blower for that moment, and you got my little moment in central London. Let me just show you just proof of central Londonness. This is St Paul's Cathedral, which I'm sure you are aware of. There's St Paul's, like that, pretty beautiful. And there's a red bus. Oh, where is she? Red bus. Ew. There we go. There we go. I'm doing my 2 days in London, and it's always quite emotional saying goodbye to the family. But you know what? It not only makes me emotional in a good way. It's like tears of joy. It also gives me that huge lift when I go back and see them. And so I am actually grateful. I'm truly grateful for coming away from the family for that little bit. But it's not to say that it's easy either. Emotionally, yes, like I said, it's tears of joy, but also it pulls at my heartstrings being away from them. And I care about them so much. I want to do the best job that I can as a dad and as a husband, and I care about them. I love them. Guys, last thing, reminder, Friday, I'm going to post up it up tonight to talk, just a post as to what the actual meditation is about. But Friday is all about shifting your subconscious mind so that you can create and manifest and achieve your ideal body shape, body health, ideal love life, your perfect bank balance as well. So it's all about the relationships that you have with yourself, the relationships you have with other people, with money, all these things that sometimes we can have a lot of fear around. I really want to shift all that. So it's a chance for you on Friday at 7:30 UK time to just sit, relax, unwind. You don't have to listen really consciously. You just relax, take your breathing down into a relaxed place, and I'm going to talk to your subconscious mind. I'm going to create some beautiful shifts. That's it. That's all from me, guys. I love you. Bye-bye.